welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jackie. I post lifestyle videos every Wednesdays, and if I'm feeling motivated, I'll also post a really fun, cute bonus video on Sundays. So yeah, if you're looking for more lifestyle content, I'm your girl, so I hope you guys subscribe. I'm coming to you all bundled up in a very comfortable, oversized sweater, comfy shorts, and one of my favorite blankets, because this video is gonna be all in regards to me, myself, and I. Let me explain. That was a little too much, but in today's video, I will actually be doing a casual sit down, get to know me chat with you guys. I haven't really taken the time to introduce myself. I know that you guys see tidbits of my life through my vlogs, but I feel like it'll be more beneficial if I talk more about myself, so that way you guys can truly get to know me in a more personal manner. And this would be a really good time for you to grab a snack or a drink, because I don't really know how long this video is going to be, but I know that it's going to be a very chit-chatty video and it's going to be very candid. So I think I owe it to everyone to start this video off by addressing the elephant in the room, and that is, why am I making YouTube videos? To keep things short and sweet, I have the time. I also want to have a more scheduled routine in my life. And lastly, it helps me be creative. I spend a lot of hours in my apartment and I can only do so much. So I thought it would be a really beneficial idea to start making YouTube videos. All throughout my intermediate and high school years, I've always navigated towards YouTube videos, especially because I can choose who I watch. And by doing so, I'm able to inflict the type of emotion that I want to be feeling. For example, if I am in a slump and I want motivation, I can easily find like productive vlogs to watch that'll get me in that mood. I'm hoping that I can create a more positive and uplifting environment for my viewers, especially during these trying times, because being all cooped up at home, it can have a really negative toll on us. So hopefully watching my videos will bring some joy and positivity into your life. I hope that answers the question. A really big thing I should talk about is my schooling. I am currently a rising senior nursing major at UP. I am also minoring in integrative health and wellness. With this major and minor, I'm hoping to go into like the labor and delivery unit for a little bit and hopefully go back to school again, so that way I can become a DNP, which is a doctor of nurse practice, and hopefully open up my own practice in regards to children. I love children. They bring so much joy. They are such bright and positive balls of energy, and how could you not want to be with them? Obviously, when they're in a hospital or in a doctor's office, they might not be in the best mood because their health is probably not at its best. So I'm hoping that I can make them get to their optimal health and well-being. Going off of that topic, education is something that I take really seriously. My parents always told me school first, and that has like literally been ingrained in my head. So when I told them I wanted to go to Portland to continue my education, they were very happy, but they were very scared to let me go. My brother also went to college and he graduated. He's 10 years older than I am, so his life is basically set. He's a nurse, so yeah, that's like a different thing. But because he stayed home for school, my parents didn't really have those feelings because he always came home every day, every night. For me, on the other hand, I chose to travel thousands of miles away to pursue my education, and for that I'm super, super grateful. I know that it's such a privilege, and I know that it is not something that everyone can do. So yes, I definitely know that privilege and don't think that I am spoiled because of it. I've taken out loans, I'm in a lot of debt, but I know that education is an investment and I'm willing to put that investment if that means I'm gonna have a good future to hopefully one day take care of my future family and of course my own family. So yeah, my parents are the most supportive, loving, and they're just amazing parents. Like, wow. I wanted to talk about them in this video because they are the reason why I am who I am today. A lot of you guys may already know this, but if you don't, my parents are from the Philippines. They immigrated to the state in the early 1990s, I believe. I'm not too sure, but I'm positive it's around that time frame because I was born in 1999 and I was born in the States. So yes, I am a first generation Filipino American and I'm super proud about that. Yay! There's not a lot of people that can say that they are a first generation blank American. So that's me. Having immigrant parents has taught me so much, and I feel like it's a true blessing in disguise. For instance, from a very, very young age, I was taught the value of money, and I think the biggest reason why I was taught the value of money from early on is because my parents grew up in poverty. To think that they grew up in a world where they had to think about their next meal or their next paycheck and stuff like that, that is honestly really hard to accept because of how I'm living my life now. I remember my dad talking to me about having to make a lot of their slippers, and they were able to do so by like having flat water bottles and using twine to like secure it on their feet. And obviously like anything plastic without being like processed, it's uncomfortable. So the fact that my parents or that my dad did it in some point of his life is truly like, if I just, yeah, whoa. And my mom, she's the same way. She also grew up in poverty. I remember her telling me stories about her doing homework in candlelight. It was an oil lantern basically, so whenever she was done with her homework, she'd have to blow it out so they don't waste the oil. But as she was blowing it out, the smoke would like rise obviously, and it would cover her face in like the black smoke, and it was just really funny. She actually also told me how she had to DIY a lot of the conventional school supplies. I remember one time where I forgot my not my toolbox, but my school box with my crayons, markers, and like glue and stuff at school. So I asked her if we could like go buy glue at the store, but she told me no because she could easily just make glue at home. And I was kind of like, what? We can make glue at home? And she did that for me. She like mixed cornstarch with water, and so that created a very pasty and tacky substance, which allowed like my papers to be pasted onto one another. And I was taught very early the value of money, and it's something that I really appreciate. It's honestly such a true skill, especially now that I'm 21 years old. I have to budget X amount of dollars to go towards any other thing that's important to maintain like an optimal well-being. So I'm very happy that I know that. And I'm also very happy that I can continue to do this in the coming years because I've learned it already. Like, I don't have to learn how to budget more in the future because I'm already doing it and I've been doing it. So another thing that I've learned from my parents is that hard work can guarantee you success. You can't just expect to get everything handed to you, especially in the world we live in. There are obviously some people who are able to have a greater opportunity at an earlier age because of the connections they have, and that's amazing for them. However, if you do not have that connection, you really have to work for it. No one else is going to do the work for you. I mean, like, if that was a thing, I'm pretty sure everybody in the whole entire world would be able to pursue their goals in life. But obviously that's not the case. So working hard, putting in your best effort, and doing what you do best while being humble will get you so far in life. And I think That is so important. I talked about my brother earlier, but I feel like I have to talk about my sister as well, because I mean, I love her just as much. So I have a younger sister. She just graduated from high school on Saturday, which was a few days ago. So yay, we love graduates. Oh, she got the papers and all. But yeah, my sister will be going to she'll be going to Virginia, which is I don't know why she's basically going to Virginia for college, and I'm so excited for her. She will be majoring in criminal justice. So that is definitely different from me and my brother, and everyone always points that out, but hey, not everyone can be in the healthcare field. Not everyone's interested in the healthcare field, so really proud of her for going into that. I have really good relationships with my siblings. My brother is definitely more different than my sister because he is so much older than I am. I mean, from a very young age, I just remember him doing a lot of like the parental roles. So he'd be the one picking me up from school, dropping me off at school, taking me to practices, buying me lunch, buying me like, you know, like stuff like that. So it's really funny. And he looks a lot older, apparently, because he is 30. No, oh my God, he is not 30. Hold on. He is 30. Wow, he's old. But he is not my dad. My dad is much more browner, shorter, cooler. I'm kidding. But yeah, I really love my siblings. My sister and I have a closer bond because we are closer in age, so it's easier to relate to her. Whereas my brother, he's much older than I am, and while I'm still in school, he's already like managing his life. So it's definitely different to talk about things with him because like he kind of got it figured out, you know? But I do go to him for advice if I need it, and like obviously how cool is it to have a brother that's already a nurse while I'm in nursing school, because if I need extra help I can just text him and call him. So cool, I have like a mobile nurse basically. But yeah, I love them so much. They are my best friends, and oh my goodness, they're just really good. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but I'm actually very short. I am 5'1", 5'2"-ish. So when people see me, they're kind of like, oh, and I'm just like, yeah. I am one of the shortest in my family. Like my brother is 6 feet tall. My sister is like 5'5". My dad is like 5'7". And my grandparents are tall too on my father's side. I obviously got my mom's side because they're all like 5 feet and under. And I'm here, 5'1". So basically in a nutshell, if you didn't already know, I am a first generation Filipino American, and I'm also a first generation college student, meaning that I am one of the first in my family to go to college to pursue a 4-year degree. So yay, I'm like, it's honestly really exciting. My parents are from the Philippines. I am the middle child, so I do have a lot of issues with jealousy and abandonment because my sister came in. And again, I post lifestyle videos every Wednesdays and bonus videos on Sundays if I feel like it. So if you want to join, please subscribe. I'll be very happy. So yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. Take care because I care.